Welcome to the Pageant Gal podcast, the show where powerhouse women like you learn to own your confidence and leadership, dominate the pageant stage, and even turn your pageant passion and experience into a thriving business. I'm your host, Maria, the Pageant Gal, a 5-time title holder and full-time international elite pageant and business coach. Welcome back to the Pageant Gal podcast, my queens. Ooh, this is going to be such a good episode. It's going to be short, sweet, potent, powerful, spicy, and it's for the gal who's here to win. Because what I'm sharing with you is one thing that I said throughout my pageant journey, competing over 8 years. One simple thing, one simple phrase that helped me win 5 pageants I competed in, which was over half of the pageants I competed in. So wherever you're at in your journey right now, whether you're just starting, you're a seasoned competitor, it doesn't matter. Saying this one thing can change the trajectory of your competition and your results. And trust me when I say, it wasn't something I said in my interview or on stage. It wasn't luck, it wasn't perfect answers, and it's something that anybody can do. No matter where you're starting at, no matter where you are going, it starts here and now. And that one thing that I said was that I want to win. Mic drop. End the episode. I said, and I was so clear to myself when I started competing, that I wanted to win. And every pageant that I won was a pageant I said I wanted to win. In my journey of competing, there were truly only 2 pageants that I told myself I would be okay not winning. It was my first ever pageant because I was really going for the experience. Like, my eyes were wide open. I was bright-eyed, bushy-tailed. I just wanted the experience. At no point did I say I wanted to win, so I didn't win. I got the top 3. But then after that, I realized how exhilarating the experience was. And I realized after that, I wanted to win. So then I went on and I won the next title I competed for, Miss Tecumseh. And then a year later, I claimed that I wanted to win a national title, and I won Miss Canada, the second ever pageant. So out of the 4 pageants I lost, there were technically 2 that I was okay with losing, which was the first one, and then my first international pageant, because I competed about 4 months after winning Miss Canada, and I just wanted international experience. I just wanted to represent Canada somewhere internationally, because I knew when I was done competing, I was going back to being Miss Canada. And arguably, people in Canada know Miss Canada more than they know any other international pageant name or title that I could have won. So I truly told myself, I want to do well. I want to keep up my reputation, but I'm okay with not winning. So imagine if you just claimed that you wanted to win. And obviously, if you don't want to win, click off the episode, right? This might not be for you. But maybe there's a part of you that feels like it knows that you do want to win, but maybe you feel like you can't. Or maybe you're afraid to say it and you're afraid to own it because of whatever reason. You'll be judged. You might fail, whatever. This is what I want you to know in today's episode. Women who are the queen of their life, who know their worth, and who are unapologetically themselves, are not afraid to say the things that they want. If you wanted a hamburger, are you going to say, oh, I might not get a hamburger. It might be more than I expected. It might take a little bit of work. No, you're going to be like, I'm hungry. I want a hamburger. And that was how my approach was. I really started looking at pageantry as what I call the catalog of life. And I wanted to win. And I always knew why I wanted to win. And funny story, it was my second time competing, my first pageant win that I ended up having. And there were a couple of girls, because the way that we did the local pageants was you would meet for rehearsals every week or so. And a girl came up to me and she had straight up asked me what my goal was. I don't remember exactly when it was, but she asked what my goal was, why I was competing. And I said, very honestly, I want to win. And she was like shocked by that answer. She went to like all of her girly friends after that, and they were all laughing at me, being like, oh my gosh, I can't believe Maria just said that she wants to win the title, even though I was just answering a question that she asked me. But obviously, what does that show about the other women who I was competing against? But I told them, because that was my goal. And when people would ask me, why am I going to downplay my goals? Why am I going to make a smaller goal to help other women feel more secure about themselves or to make them feel better? That's not how I did it. Why? Because I knew I was a queen already. And that's the first thing that you have to do, is realize that you're already the queen of your life. And when you know that you're the queen of your life, you're already going to behave and act like you're a winner.
Now, you're not going to do this in a way where you're going to act like you're better than everybody else, right? When I was answering this girl's question, I wasn't like, I'm going to win and you're going to lose and you suck. No, it was, you asked me why I'm here, and I said, I'm here to win. Obviously, I might not win. You could win. Someone else could win. But if you're asking me what my goal is, I'm going to tell you. And I'm not afraid to claim my goals. I'm not afraid to claim the things I want. Did you know that you are, and I don't know the actual percentages, but there is research about this. I don't know. Go look up these studies and these numbers and you can correct me if I'm wrong. But there's a scientific study that says your goals are 50% more likely to come true when you say them out loud. And they're like 66% more likely to come true when you say them to somebody else. So do you think I'm not going to take every opportunity to tell other people and hold myself accountable and hold myself to the universe and say, hey, like, this is what I want. Bring it on. Bring it to me. Absolutely. Absolutely. And again, it's about saying it and owning it, knowing that it doesn't make you better than anybody else. It doesn't mean that other people are beneath you. When I say act like a winner, act like a queen, I don't mean I already have the crown and none of you stand a chance. No, it means what would the queen version, what would the title holder version of you be like? And how can you start being more of that version of you now and owning it with confidence? Because the woman who knows that she's already a queen, that she's already a winner, isn't moving with doubt. She isn't moving with comparison. She's not judging other people. She's not upset when other people enter the competition. She's focusing on her own strengths. She's like, let everybody else compete. Let whoever else want to be a judge. Let other people do what they want. I feel like we're going Mel Robbins here. Let them type thing. But she just says, I want to win. I'm claiming it. That's what I'm focused on. And that's exactly what I would do. When I wanted to win a national title, I said I wanted to win. When I wanted to win an international title, I said I wanted to win, and I was okay competing for 10 years if that's what it took. Because here's the thing, when you claim it, it doesn't mean you put the crown or the title up on a pedestal. There's a difference between saying I'm claiming I want to win and I want to win versus I need to win. That's dangerous territory. That's territory that we don't ever want to be in because nobody needs to win. Like, think about it. What queen needs a crown to be a queen? The queen makes the crown, not the other way around. Nobody needs a crown. So, on the flip side of this, is that when you claim that you want to win, you're also allowed to feel the other side of it where you're going to be okay if you lose, right? Saying that you want to win and claiming it doesn't mean that you will not be okay if you don't end up winning. Because guess what? The 4 pageants that I lost, I wasn't mad. Especially the other 2 that I really wanted to win and I was claiming I wanted to win, but I didn't win. It's like, okay, I realize and recognize I didn't win, but I'm good. I'm okay. Winning is never guaranteed, right? It's not always in our control. But it didn't make me any less of a queen. It didn't make me any less of a winner. And instead of letting those losses disappoint me or feel like it meant something about me, I worked harder and I moved forward and I learned from every experience on to the next. So that eventually me saying, I'm winning an international title, I'm going to be an international title holder. Yeah, it took me 2 losses at an international pageant, but the third one I won. And let me tell you, going from local to national to international title holder in 5 years' time, that's pretty darn fast when most women don't win any pageants. So not only do I want you to claim that pageant gal, if you're competing in a competition this year, have you told yourself you want to win? Have you told other people you want to win? Have you ever said the phrase out loud? My name is, I am this title holder. I can't tell you how many times that was part of my daily vocabulary. My name is Maria Gerlando. I'm Miss Tecumseh 2016. My name is Maria Gerlando. I'm Miss Canada 2018. My name is Maria Gerlando. I have a title with Royal International Miss. And I also said, I'm Maria Gerlando. I'm Miss World Canada. That one didn't come true, but the others did. My percentage of winning is much higher because I was actually claiming that I wanted to win. And then when you claim that you want to win and you don't need to win, right? Nobody needs to justify that you need to win. I can say proudly and confidently, I want to win. And I don't need to justify it by saying, but I'll be okay if I don't win. Like, no, it's already unspoken. I will be okay, and so will you. But then once you claim that you want to win, you have to back it up with action. Okay? Because winning is not easy. Yes, I believe it can happen for anybody who puts in the work, but you can't just say you want to win. You actually have to back it up with the elite preparation, with the action and the big, bold moves that lead to that happening, right? If you think about the like law of attraction and the laws of the universe, you can't just say that you want something, lean back and hope it comes to you. You also have to be moving in action being in momentum to become a match for those results. And quite simply, even though we haven't talked about interview preparation and runway strategy and wardrobe, this thing alone will help you win more pageants. Claiming that you want to win and then backing up that claim, that heart's desire that you have with the action to make that your reality. Period, point blank. I started competing when I was 21. I didn't have a whole bunch of big fancy coaches or resources around me for several during the time of competing. I'm 5'2". You can't see me right now, but I'm a teeny tiny. I'm always the shortest one when I compete. I never have to bend down when they want to crown me. I just stand up straight. And I've won 5 pageants in 8 years. And now I'm a full-time pageant coach and my clients win and they beat all the odds. Why? Because they come to me unapologetically claiming that they want to win and that working with me is the first time that they feel like they can actually own that and that they're actually being challenged in their preparation to be the woman who is leading to the win. One thing that you can start doing requires no other immediate action, I should say, right? Yes, you have to take the action on the back end. You can't just say it and then hope for it and wish for it and dream about it, right? Everybody's dreaming and wanting it and just hoping that it's meant for them, but you actually have to become a match for it through the actions that you take. And you can do it. You absolutely can do it. Despite all the odds, despite anything that might be against you, you can absolutely win. You can win your next title. You can win the biggest title. You can win when somebody else is predicted to win. It literally does not matter. But your chances of that happening are 10 times higher if you actually claim that that's what you want. Please, dear goodness gracious gals, do not set a more realistic goal because you think that is a safer bet so that you don't disappoint yourself. That is a sure way to lose, is by saying, oh, well, I just want to make the semifinals, so I'm just grateful for whatever. When deep down you're like, no, I want to win. Like, I'm here to win. I know I'll be okay with the semifinals if that's where I end up being, but my goal is to win. Say it. Say it now. Say it loud. Say it proud. Say it daily. And watch how that becomes your reality. Watch how, when you say that, does it feel natural? And then watch how when you win, when you say it, you're like, wow, I've been saying this for so long. It feels normal now because I've been saying it for so long. So, gals, short episode. If you want it, claim it, own it. Don't apologize for it. It's not a bad thing. You're not a bad person for saying that you're a queen and that you want to win the crown. Not a terrible thing. Makes you a competitor, makes you a human. And again, it's not a bad thing. I'm going to keep saying that. It's not bad to want to win. It's pageantry. That's what we want. So own it, claim it, win it, and I will see you all in another episode.